So I'm gonna be sexing a white-faced Lutino. No, I'm not gonna be, but you can't visually sex these birds, guys. I just wanted to talk to you a bit about, like, people are freaking out, like, when you call them an albino or you call them a white-faced Lutino. They're one and the same. So I just wanted to do a small video on that. Okay, so no, you can't visually sex these birds. You have to either sex it based on its parents. So if its mom is not a Lutino, then it would be a hen. So that's how you can kind of sex it. Otherwise, you have to DNA sex these birds, or you have to go by their behavior. Okay, so basically, white-faced Lutino or albino, what do I call it? You can call it both. Some parts of the world, they prefer to call it albino, and some parts of the world, they prefer to call it white-faced Lutino. Genetically, what it is it's the combination of the white-face mutation and the Lutino mutation. So white-face, you're going to have the removal of any yellow or orange, and in the Lutino mutation, you're going to have the removal of gray. So combining that, and you get these birds, all white. They have red eyes as well, just like a Lutino. Why do some people call them albinos? Is because basically, if they look like an albino, to people, it is an albino. And that's why some people like to call it an albino. And there's a lot of argument going on. They're saying, well, if it looks like an albino, you should call it an albino. It lacks the pigmentation, just like any other albino animal will do. But it's a lot more complicated than that. I'm not going to go in depth because, to be quite frank, I don't know how to explain it properly. Genetic-wise, it is a combination of whiteface and Lutino. There is no such thing as like the albino gene in birds kind of thing. So that's why a lot of people are like, well, look, if it doesn't have, like, genetically, it doesn't have an albino gene, because an albino gene is like one gene. This is a combination of two genes. It doesn't have an albino gene, then it can't be an albino. And people are like, well, look, if it looks like an albino, it's an albino. So, guys, it's okay. You can call these birds albino, or you can call them white-faced Lutino. It's really up to you. You can also get a white-faced clear pied, which looks like a white-faced Lutino. It's the same concept of a clear pied, except for it has dark eyes. So, yeah. Just to clear that up, that's why you can call it a white-faced Lutino, or you can call it an albino, whatever one that you prefer. I think it's more in, like, Middle East, or maybe in the European area, that they prefer to call it albino, and in North America it seems to be a lot more popular to call it a white-faced Lutino. So yeah, thank you.